Aloha kako, e komamai, and welcome. Hawaii is a very special place, shaped by the moana, the ocean, and grounded by the mana of the aina, the spirit of the land, and guided by aloha. Here, community means much more than where you live. It's ohana, it's family.
The way we think of ourselves, right? We come back to these two terms, positively ohana, right? Which is a very Hawaii-centric notion, but that we really are family. You know, that this is a small community and it takes on that family type of culture. And then also voyaging spirit. And I think you see that piece as well, both in terms of that notion of commitment to smaller customers, commitment to taking a little more risk, understanding that we're able, you know, because of where we are, to be a little scrappier, right? And to take a chance on some people in a way that if you're a big, more state institution, you do things really well and maybe you stick to that.
At Central Pacific Bank, that connection shows up every day, serving businesses across the islands and managing over $7 billion in assets. But their impact goes beyond banking, because lending here isn't just about transactions. It's helping a business stay open, helping a family move forward, helping a community thrive. But even here, modern lending is changing. More demand, more pressure, less time. Because when speed and efficiency matter, every moment counts. In New York's Hudson Valley Credit Union has been serving its community since 1963, growing from a small group of IBM employees into one of the largest credit unions in the country.
At Hudson Valley Credit Union, we are very proud to serve the geography of which our network exists, because it is comprised of both urban and rural areas. We have our small cities, we have our large markets such as Albany, and there's a ton of diversification throughout our geography. It enables us to partner with the SBA to be able to provide capital to those that maybe are underserved from a conventional point of view. It enables us to really adapt and overcome particular products and or solutions that our members need because of that diversification. And it continually enables us to grow so that we can serve all members of all communities in ways that they need.
Growth has expanded their reach, but not their values. Because here, service is still personal, but expectations are changing. Members want faster decisions, greater transparency, and a seamless experience. Across Arkansas and the Midwest, Arvis Bank serves communities built on hard work and deep roots.
It's hard to describe these communities in one way because they're all so different. They really are a reflection of the people that are in those communities, the businesses that are in those communities. It could be a small rural area where agriculture is the predominant economic driver, or it could be in a bigger metro area with a diverse grouping of businesses. If anything, it's local, no matter where we are.
With more than $25 billion in assets and a presence spanning hundreds of locations across 4 states, growth has expanded their reach, but it also has raised the stakes.
What makes Arvis unique and what makes my division unique in the direction that I've been given is I've been told to help the businesses in the areas in which we serve. We're not out there trying to build a small business loan portfolio all over the U.S. with a specific type of loan. We're trying to learn from the businesses that we have in these communities and figure out how we can help them with financing and other bank services and products.
More loans, more data, more demand to move faster, because scale brings complexity and the challenge becomes clear. How do you move faster without sacrificing sound decisions? How do you grow without losing what makes you trusted in the first place? In New England, where transition meets transformation, River Run Bank is built with purpose, a community bank by design, focused, intentional, and close to the businesses they serve.
Community banks in the areas that River Run serves are so important because we are a true partner to the people that live and work in our area. We get to provide them services and help and assistance when they need it. We get to be there when there's good times for them. We get to be there when there's bad times for them. And community banks play a role in this because not only are we there to help them transactionally, but we're also there to help them out in the community. That is the essence of community banking.
Not defined by size, but by impact, because their mission is clear: deliver modern banking capabilities without losing the personal relationships that matters most. But even with that clarity, the challenges are real. Manual processes take time, disconnected systems create friction, and lean teams feel the weight of both. Because when resources are limited, every inefficiency matters more, and every moment saved creates room to grow. Different places, different institutions, different stories, but the same challenge. How do you lend better? How do you lend faster? How do you lend more without adding more burden to your team? Because today, it's not about replacing everything, it's about solving what matters right now. Fixing a bottleneck, automating a process, unlocking capacity, turning one solved problem into real momentum. And that's what brings these institutions together. Not geography, not size, not structure, a decision. After rigorous evaluations, after months of exploration, after asking the hard question, they chose a partner focused on outcomes, a partner who understands the transformation doesn't start with a platform, it starts with a problem and solving it. They chose Baker Hill to help them lend better, lend faster, and lend more.